budgets channel. You were here with me today for the grocery haul. So I didn't mean to, but kind of did a big stock up to fill my pantry and fridge and freezer and those sorts of things. So I thought I would show you what I did today. Firstly, the main specials. I had a Flybuys offer that meant I needed to spend $190 to get some bonuses. So I spent about $200. And then I also had for the month of November, one shop where I could claim 10% off. So because I spent about $200, I claimed that 10% off. And so I actually only physically spent $180, but both of those offers will go through and be approved along with whatever bonuses I had. I think it was like 5 times points on certain departments, etc. So, and then obviously we'll go through some specials as I unpack and talk through with you. I think my plan for today is to do this a little bit differently, do this more vlog style. And then we've got some meal prep to do afterwards. So hopefully I can film some shots of me cooking up some feasts for the week. Maybe we'll go one bag at a time. I'll unpack and then talk you through what there is. First of all, I picked up chicken portions. You've seen these on my channel before. These are with barbecue rub. There's I think about 10 come in the pack. And it was just marked down just a little bit because it's going out of date. So I will either break this apart and cook some this week and then freeze the other half or freeze the whole thing. I'm not quite sure yet, but about $11. So stocked up on that. As you would know, I have a huge stock of beef mince in my in my freezer at the moment. So when I get the opportunity to do something like that breaks up me eating beef all the time, I'm down for it. The other thing that I picked up in the meat department is brisket schnitzel. My other half really likes these and they were marked down from $8 to $5.60, again for quick sale, but I'll cook them all up tonight. I bought 3 packets at that markdown price. There's 6 of them. That'll be 2 or 3 meals for him. So yeah, I cooked those up, so I'll leave those out and you'll see me cook them up later. I also picked up some chopped onions because I'm planning to make a pie today with the beef mince. I did defrost 2 kilos of it. Half of that I'll use to cook the dogs' dinners for the week, and then the other half I'll make 2 separate meals, pie being one of them. Also picked up diced mango. I've been needing this for my fruit smoothies through the week, and my other half actually went to Coles earlier this week and spent like $170. This is my stock up for dinners and things, but they didn't have any diced mango at the time. I also picked up some Don's Don's meats, a turkey breast, double smoked ham, and a mild Hungarian salami. They were marked down to like $5, not a huge sale, but I go through these like crazy because I have them for breakfast, either on bagels or toast. And some of these, they're like December and February for the use by dates. So perfect to stock up on those. Also picked up a light cheddar cheese. I go through this like crazy. I still have about maybe a quarter of a packet, but I just thought I'd pick that up. It's so expensive these days. It's like $10. And some grated Parmesan cheese. So this was like $2, but I do have some spaghetti bolognese at the moment, like that's been defrosted, and another lot in the freezer. And I have not had Parmesan cheese in so long, and the chef at my school the other day was talking about whether the kids have graduated to eating Parmesan cheese on the spaghetti bolognese, and I was like, I just haven't bought it. So I needed to buy some. It's like $2, cheap, and it'll stay in the fridge for ages. That is the first bag complete, so let's unpack the next. All right, Armando, so pasta salad to go with the brisket for my other half. He likes it. I just got a little serving of it. I thought he'd like a little spoonful on the side of that for his meals. Then I picked up some quick sale, these are like the Perino tomato, but these are the super sweet ones in the orange. They were discounted half price and I like them. I'm thinking I'm gonna make like a veggie snack bowl with some cheese for work lunches this week. So that, baby cucumbers to go with that. Capsicum, some of this will be used for the meals that I'm gonna cook, and maybe some of it will be part of that little veg snack bowl. Celery sticks, I have been avoiding buying this because you have to like buy the big one for it to be price effective, and I just went, you know what, screw it, I've got so much cooking to do today. I'm gonna spend the extra 50 cents and buy it pre-trimmed, ready to go. I'll probably cut these in half one more time and then they'll be ready for snacking. I love celery, and I know most people hate it, but what can I say, I'm a rabbit? I also bought a bunch of tomatoes. I asked the other half to buy me one of these through the week, and he bought the 4-pack of the vine ripened tomatoes because he couldn't find this one. But I go through tomato like crazy because I have it on my toast with my ham in the morning, and then I've got like country cheese crackers and cheese slices that I might like some cheese and that I might like some tomato and tuna with. Basically I go through this like crazy, and it lasts in the fridge for a while, so no rush. Butternut pumpkin and potatoes. So I'm glad I picked up that chicken because this sort of thing, roasted veggies with that chicken, is really good. So I might roast those up today as well. Next bag. While we're on the veggie front, I did pick up a zucchini because I'm gonna try and finely dice this to go in my pie. I like hiding veggies wherever I can. I got a packet of veg twists. I actually think there'll be another packet in one of the other bags. These are reduced to clear, so they're a little bit discounted, and I like this pasta. So I grabbed a couple of packets of it. I got a passata. This was on special. I didn't need it for this week, but because I have such a stock of mince, I like pantry stocking the stuff that I need to make mince meals, because it means that I avoid going to the grocery store. Because if I can just get mince out and I already have the stuff in my pantry to cook meals for the week, it means that I won't go do a $200 shop, you know? So that's my little trick there. Thai sweet chili sauce in the light. I ran out of this, so I got it. I like this. It's really good calories. Tomato paste, because this is thick for the pie I want to make. Beans, black beans. I'm making a chili con carne, is the second meal I'm making with my portion of mince. And I got a couple of these, but there's only one in that bag. I like beans, extra protein, but less like calories than the mince. So it really stretches out the portion sizes. What I'll likely do with that 500 grams is make enough that I can freeze half and eat the other half through the week. I also picked up 3 diced tomato tins. That's the one I'm gonna use first, probably. One, because I think I'm either gonna need half of one or a full one in my pie, and then chili con carne will call for either the other half if it works out to be enough, or another one. And then I just, again, pantry stocking. I wanted one more in my pantry because that's the kind of thing that I don't want to have to go to Coles because I need diced tomatoes. Just buy an extra one, it's pretty cheap, and then you have it. Next bag, I bought 2 packets of carrots because I like to give the dog carrots as a snack every day or every second day. And then I thought I could grate some for in the pie, or I can roast some with the potatoes and pumpkins. Basically, I just wanted some extra on hand. Carrots are super cheap. I did pick up 2 skim milks to leave in my cupboard. I like to keep stock of like 4, and then it like runs down to like 2, and then I grab another 2. I never want to be on that place where I'm like, oh, I'm on my last one, I have to go to Coles because I need milk, because I drink Long Life anyway, so I might as well just stock up. It is like a saved price. Anyway, I have a bunch of cereals, but mainly I use that for my coffees because I make Nespresso at home. Then we have an Asian style salad, again to go with the brisket schnitzels for my other half. Sorry about the dog's tippy tappies, and now she's drinking some water. But again, I just thought I could get some greens into him by buying him a salad mix. And then because it's a too-far sort of deal, I bought a Mexican style one because this is my favorite salad mix, and I'll either have this with the chicken that I showed you, or on the side of my pie, like to get extra veg, like a serving of pie and then some salad. Or worst case scenario, I'll use it up by adding some tuna to it, and I've got some like seaweed snacks, so like some tuna and some seaweed snacks. That's like an easy low-cal snack kind of lunch option for work. And then some puff pastry for my pie. Last bag. Where do I start? We have found the second pasta. We have found the second beans. So I just mentioned tuna, so I got a sweet seeded mustard, 2 of the sweet chili, one of the spicy chili, and 1 of the smoke. Now these just always live in my pantry because it's an easy meal. I really like them for work lunches, and like I said, I'm thinking like a snack at work might be tuna on crackers with some cheese and tomato. That sounds delicious right now. I'm starving. I just came from the gym straight to the grocery store. Again, hence why buying so much. But yeah, that sounds delish. I bought 1 mango because they're still expensive, but I want one. An avocado. This is very hard, but it will ripen. I've still got 1 more in my fridge, and I've been having that on my bagels with my cream cheese and deli meat and tomato. I bought 1 pear and 1 apple because I didn't know what fruit I felt like, and I wrote fruit on my list because I haven't been eating much of it. So an apple, a pear, and a mango. Surely one of those will take my fancy. Coles have changed their packaging for their branded pastas, but this is the pasta I buy to cook the dogs' dinners with. So I just bought one spirals, one penne. Then we got, again, super cheap, the French onion soup mix. This is like 45 cents. So I bought 2 of them, but it's what I use. I use some of this in my pie mixture. So that. Now, the Master Foods was on a 3-for, and there was 2 different types of things that I wanted, which was chili con carne, and I got 2 of them because I didn't know if one would be enough, but it probably will be, and then I'll just have a spare. And then deviled sausages, because they do have a packet of sausages in the freezer. And again, if I want to get them out, I don't want to have to go to the grocery store. So deviled sausages, pantry staples. Then we get on to a little bit of snacks. I'll start with this, the party-sized Doritos. This is because I'm gonna make that chili con carne, and I will like to have just a few little corn chips on the side. I'll mainly be having rice with it, but just a few kind of tickles the fancy. These were half price. I quite like them as a good snack. Prawn crackers. I'm actually very stocked in my snacks in my pantry, so I'm not gonna need any for a while. But these sea salt pretzels were also on sale, so I grabbed those. And then I grabbed milk chocolate digestives and shortbread creams because I like to have just 1 packet of biscuits on the go at work for, like, say it's a Tuesday afternoon and I have a staff meeting. So you finish school at 2:45 and then at 3 o'clock you've got to go to a staff meeting and you'll be there till 4 p.m. and you packish in that afternoon. Just 2 little shortbread creams. Perfect. So yeah, but that's the main haul. And I'm not gonna, or maybe I will show you. So I got some toilet paper because I wanted to make sure I took it up to that $1.90 total, and that was on special, and that's some good toilet paper. And then I'm not going to show you, but I did get a 30 pack of Pepsi Max. The other half did buy Pepsi Max the other day, but I always like to have a spare in the household because I hate to run out because we both drink it every day. You've got to have a vice. It's not smoking or drugs. It's Pepsi Max. So yeah, that is $180. I'm gonna put what I can of this away without you, and then we're gonna get on to some cooking probably. So we'll see what I can do regarding filming some portions of that. Snack break. Okay, I think I've got everything organized. The first thing that I think I'm gonna need to do is actually prepare the pie, because I think that'll take the longest, because I've got to cook on the stove, like the fillings first, and then it needs to go in the oven, which makes me think maybe I should prepare my roast vegetables so that they can go in the oven while I'm cooking the mince. That's a smart idea. Okay, I'm gonna chop up my potato, carrot, and pumpkin so that I can be putting those in the oven while I'm cooking the mince on the stove before the pie goes in the oven. I think that's how we're gonna have to do it. I'm already preheating my oven to 180-ish, and I got all the bits and bobs out that I think I'm gonna need to use for cooking. So we're just gonna get pretty much straight into it.
It was not long after this point that I used the French onion packet and just about half of it and stirred that in with some water. I don't know why or how I lost the footage of that, but yes, I added cheese because yum.
Oh, hear that crunch? We have the dog's dinners for the next week and a bit. That's a kilo of mince, rice and peas, and that's it. We have YouTube that I've been watching in the background. We have some beef, what were they? Beef schnitzel, brisket schnitzel things. So I've got 2 in a container, and then I'm gonna add the other 2 that are in the oven now when they're finished. And then I've just left 2 out on a plate. I'll put them in the fridge, but those will be what my other half has for dinner tonight. I think he's got leftover pizza. Maybe I'll put them all in the fridge for now. And then here is my little snack bowl for work. So it's celery, cucumber, tomatoes, and cheese. I did have to swap out the cheese that was in here before because I was like, let me just check that it's still okay. And I tasted a little bit and I think it might have been off. So I did swap it out for just like your light Coles cheese slices. Because I didn't want to open up an expensive cheese just for work. But what an epic cooking day, honestly. So much food here for this week. So I hope you enjoyed. Now a video like this does take a lot longer to put together, obviously, because I'm trying to cook, but then I'm distracted with trying to film angles. I know that there were clips that I thought were filming that didn't make it into this video because I didn't actually press film. If you did enjoy getting to like cook with me, let me know down below because I might do it again, because otherwise, if you just prefer the grocery haul on its own, I can just do that again in future. So let me know, but make sure to go down below, click like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload. Bye!